We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Adrian Hauser, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Stepping in, Richie Ashburn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Brewers will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in safely. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ashburn aboard here at first with nobody out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Popped up. Smoke has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Mike Schmidt. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jimmy Rollins. He went deep in the contest last night. From the stretch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys
as he pops the first
Hoskins.
pitch foul behind the plate. 4 runs here in this half inning. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Zach Wheeler gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things we'll look for early, Matty, Zach Wheeler, at times control can be an issue. So one of the keys for Zach Wheeler, getting ahead early in counts.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Brewers, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
And the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Digging in now for the Brewers, Robin Yount. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. Safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there. For him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
At the plate now, Paul Molitor. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Two balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. McCutchen, 33 years old. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
The 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 9, the pitcher,
The pitcher, Zach Wheeler, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
now batting.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Richie Ashburn. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. This is popped up. Smoke is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Gene Segura.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner on first with 2 away. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Stepping in now, Mike Schmidt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And it's fouled away. Second and third, 2 away. One and 2 now. Pops this one up. Hira ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Phillies leave a couple, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And here's Christian Yelich now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and a strike now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. Here it comes. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
In now, Manny Pena. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. So here's Avisail Garcia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is under this one. One down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Now batting, Jimmy Rollins. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Rhys Hoskins waits on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0 is a sinker that gets a swinging strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close, as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 1-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw into second. The throw pulls him off the bag. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. J.P. Fireisen is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
J.P. Fireisen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Hit in the air to right field. After it is Yelich. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
At the plate, Zach Wheeler. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled away. Oh, 0-2, here it is. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Philadelphia is on top, 6-0. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Base hit into right center.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Fireisen.
Standing in now, J.P. Fireisen. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan.
Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Riding in once again, Robin Yount. Here comes the first pitch.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Runners are at first and second with one away. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Pitch is popped up. Hoskins has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Richie Ashburn. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Counts even, a ball and a strike to Ashburn. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First offering on its way. This year against right-handed pitching, Segura is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Segura turns and goes to second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
At the plate now, Mike Schmidt, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Rollins, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Rollins is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-2. Seven runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. High in the air out to center field. Garcia has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. This is foul right side. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Phillies 7 and the Brewers nothing. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Heading for second is Yelich. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tap to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box, Keston Hiura. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home.
That's ball two. 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ashburn is right there, one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Manny Pena.
So coming to the plate, Manny Pena. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2.
That's a ball. The count is 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. The 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. McCutchen will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Standing in, Avisail Garcia flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Wheeler pauses. Here it comes.
Full count.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brewers strand one. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 home. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andrew McCutchen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
One and one to Andrew McCutchen.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Molitor in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope,
Now a
that's
fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 home. Line towards center field. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies down in order, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Justin Smoke is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And that misses 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Omar Narvaez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Omar Narvaez.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that's finally over for a strike. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Grounded to the right. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And that's the 2nd out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan Braun comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Hard hit at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Brent Suter gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Richie Ashburn. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ashburn.
In there for strike one. Suter hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Softly on a line to third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Popped him up. Pena is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Schmidt. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're still in control, 7-0. Ready once again, Robin Yount. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So digging in now, Paul Molitor. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
There to take it in is McCutcheon now for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that pitch is out.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Wheeler into his motion. Here it comes on 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Bryce Harper.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
Ball.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-1.
That's out.
High in the air out to center field. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Ready for another shot now. Jimmy Rollins is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And he lays off for ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Garcia. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Two out, nobody on. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two balls and two strikes to the Phillies catcher. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Phillies down in order, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Into the box, Keston Hiura, a hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
The count's full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
1 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Standing in, Justin Smoke. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Harper has a read on it. And that retires the side. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Phillies 7 and the Brewers 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. David Phelps will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Lorenzo Cain is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A bouncer to the left side, and this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
McCutcheon.
Digging in, Andrew McCutcheon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Shane Victorino will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Phillies, number 42, Shane Victorino.
Up and in for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Here comes Yelich. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
So stepping in, Richie Ashburn. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. One left for Philadelphia. They're on top 7-1. Victor Arano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 42, Victor Arano.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw over by Schmidt is right there for out number one. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
In now, Ryan Braun, as he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Robin Yount.
Digging in, Robin Yount. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper on the run, but this will land untouched. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So now to the plate, Paul Molitor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves one. They're down 7-1. Corey Knebel comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Corey Knebel.
So striding in, Gene Segura. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he popped him up. Hiura ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Two balls and no strikes to Mike Schmidt.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two and 0 count and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 3-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. On the ground to the left side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0.
Ball 3.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
At the plate, Jimmy Rollins. Lifted down the line in left. Yount in foul ground. and no one will track it down. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2. Two out with the man at first. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Brewers 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The 0-1 delivery. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Standing in now, Keston Hiura. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3 and 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping up now, Manny Pena. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
A ball and no strikes.
0-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 home. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Corey.
Eric Sogard will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Eric Sogard.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Schmidt in foul ground, but this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. First and second now, one man out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. Bases are loaded here. One man out. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. The 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Barehanded for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Philadelphia Phillies put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Zach Wheeler gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Adrian Hauser struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.